Yes. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. Yeah. hmm You know, it used to be, yes, that there was $100,000 of FDIC insurance on every account in the United States. Yeah. But we had that terrorist attack of September 11th of 2001. Yes. And well, the individual that was the chairman of the board, Alan Greenspan, do you remember that? We increased it to $250,000. Yes, for every bank account in the United States. Yes, at the time of the terrorist attacks of September 11th of 2001. Now, I'm going to need to know the FDIC insured accounts of every bank in this nation. Yes. And every nation of the world that has FDIC insurance. Yeah. And the actual amount of deposits. Yes. Since you enacted the law known as the Patriot Act. Poop. Now, I know you're sitting there thinking, well, what we're going to do is we're going to keep saying the guy was crazy. Right. For knowing he wasn't in swim. Yeah. And I wasn't in Jefferson County. Yes. I wasn't cyber stalking. Right. And I'm going to know every bank account in this nation. Yes. Since the Patriot Act was enacted. Pooh. Now, for every bank that says, well, we do know, we know of the fabricating, yes, of the evidence against me. Right. We know of the premeditated design, yes, of the accusations against me. Yes. We know of individuals employed to play the part of Paul and quite possibly Heidi right now. And we're going to say it's not terrorism. Now, the use of that protection order where I wasn't given any due process, yes. And the court record says, well, we attempted service twice, but you couldn't find me. Ouch! And then the thought of you issuing it without the signature of the petitioner, yes. So that you didn't have the legal right to fill out the LEIS, yes. That really calls into question the enforcement of the VAWA. Poop! See, let's say, yes, you didn't fill out the LEIS. Yes. It would not be enforceable in any county of the United States. Right. But you transported me across county lines. Yes. To be arraigned. Yes. For the false accusation of being in Brennan, Washington on June 16th of 2017. Yes. And the false accusation of cyber stalking. Yeah, where I didn't email any persons in the Quilcene or the Brennan school districts. Right. Now, there's the possibility that when you fill out the LEIS, yes, without the petitioner signature, without the petitioner appearing in court, yeah, without acknowledging a copy of the court order, yes, it violates the Violence Against Women's Act, which a piece of federal legislation, and quite possibly violates the PKPA. Oh, the Parental Kidnapping Protection Act. Oh, now let's say we looked at the various federal laws today. Yeah, where you said, well, we can issue this because we're doing it in the name of the petitioner and the five minors named. Yeah. Where I said, pooh, I didn't get any due process. Yes. But you said, well, as soon as you have a mental health evaluation. Now, why don't you get me every FDIC insured account, yes, since September 11th of 2001? Yeah. And then all the locations where every document of every individual in this great nation right now, because